Dear friend, have you ever quietly wondered, while lying awake at night, can my thoughts truly heal me? Can the silent words I whisper within my mind have the power to cure illness, ease suffering, and even change the course of my life? You see, we live in a world where people often run after medicines, treatments, and external solutions, forgetting the one invisible power that dwells within them, their own mind. The great yogi and spiritual master, Paramhansa Yogananda, taught a simple yet profound truth. Your thoughts are living forces. They have shape, energy, and direction. Every thought you think, whether positive or negative, carries a vibration. It moves not only through your own body, but travels out into the universe, influencing your health, your circumstances, and your destiny. When you constantly think of fear, disease, and despair, you invite those very conditions into your life. But when you hold thoughts of divine strength, perfect health, peace, and joy, you attract healing energy, both from within and from the cosmic forces around you. In today's video, we will gently explore this timeless wisdom together. I'll be guiding you through the exact teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda on how thoughts can heal, why disease begins in the mind, and how you can use simple, powerful techniques to cleanse your inner world and restore perfect harmony in your body and life. Stay with me, dear seeker, because what you are about to hear has the power to quietly awaken a forgotten truth within you. The truth that you are not helpless, that you are not weak, and that within you lies the power to heal, to transform, and to rise above all suffering. Let us begin, dear friend, by understanding the true nature of thought itself. In the words of Paramhansa Yogananda, thoughts are universal, not individually rooted. They are not confined to your brain alone. They move outward like ripples in a pond, touching everything in their path. This means that every thought you think carries a vibration. It is a living energy, and that energy has the power to create, to heal, to destroy, or to elevate. Most people believe their thoughts are private, small, and without much influence. But Yogananda lovingly reminds us that your mind is a part of the universal cosmic mind. The moment a thought is born within you, whether it is of health, fear, peace, or illness, it becomes a force in motion. And this force does not stay trapped inside your head. It begins to shape your body, your circumstances, and your future. Yogananda would often explain this truth with a beautiful example. He would say, imagine your body as a garden and your thoughts as seeds. If you plant seeds of health, joy, courage, and strength, your life will blossom with these qualities. But if you plant seeds of fear, anger, doubt, and illness, you will harvest suffering. Therefore, the first great lesson is this: your body is the materialization of your thoughts. Whatever you think repeatedly, with feeling and faith, will manifest in your life. If you wish to heal, you must first begin by correcting the silent words you tell yourself each day. In this way, Yogananda teaches us to reclaim the lost power of our mind and to consciously direct it towards health, peace, and divine joy. Now, dear friend, let us understand how illness truly begins. Most people in the world believe that disease starts in the body, perhaps through germs, accidents, or the food we eat. But Paramhansa Yogananda taught something far deeper, something most people have never been told. He said, all disease first takes root in the mind. You see, your mind and body are not separate. They are intimately connected, like the roots and branches of a tree. Whatever thoughts you hold in your mind send vibrations through your nervous system, affecting every cell, organ, and tissue within you. When you constantly think of fear, anger, jealousy, or worry, those negative thoughts disturb the natural harmony of your body. They create tension, block the flow of life energy, what Yogananda called prana, and weaken the organs. This creates an opening for disease to enter. Yogananda would explain it in a simple way. He said, imagine your mind as a calm, clear lake. Every negative thought is like a stone thrown into that water, creating ripples that disturb its peace. If you keep throwing stones into the lake, soon the water becomes restless and muddy. In the same way, repeated negative thoughts disturb the inner peace of your mind and body, and over time, illness appears. So, the real cause of most suffering begins in the thoughts we entertain daily. If we can correct the mind, we can prevent many diseases before they even touch the body. This is why Yogananda emphasized, heal the mind first, and the body will follow. It is a gentle yet powerful truth, dear seeker, and the very first step toward true healing. Now, dear friend, comes the most important question of all. Can positive thoughts truly heal? Can our simple, silent words within become a medicine for the body and the soul? According to the timeless wisdom of Paramhansa Yogananda, the answer is yes. And not only can they heal, but positive, faith-filled thoughts hold a power far greater than most medicines known to man. Yogananda would lovingly remind his students, your thoughts of health, of divine energy, of strength and wellness possess real healing power. They are living forces, just waiting to be directed. When you think of health with deep belief, when you imagine yourself filled with radiant, healing light, and when you affirm wellness in your heart, your very cells begin to respond. Life energy, or prana, flows to the areas in need, restoring harmony and balance within the body. Many people might think this is merely imagination, but both ancient wisdom and modern science have begun to recognize the undeniable link between the mind and the body. Studies today show that patients with hopeful, positive attitudes recover faster than those filled with fear and despair. But saints like Yogananda knew this truth long before science discovered it. Yogananda shared countless stories of people who healed themselves from chronic diseases, depression, and hopelessness simply by changing their thought patterns. He taught that what you think repeatedly with faith and feeling becomes a force in your life. So yes, dear seeker, positive thoughts can heal, not as a weak hope, but as a living power guided by the will of your soul and the grace of the divine. And the good news is, this healing power already lives within you. Now, dear friend, you may be wondering, if thoughts can heal, how do we use them consciously? How can we direct our mind to restore peace and health within us? Paramhansa Yogananda, with great love and compassion, shared simple yet powerful techniques to help every sincere seeker awaken this healing power within. The first is affirmation. Yogananda would teach his disciples to repeat strong, positive statements about their health and inner strength, spoken with faith and deep feeling. For example, you might softly affirm, I am well, I am strong, I am filled with divine light and healing power. When repeated daily, these words enter the subconscious mind and begin to reshape your thoughts and your body's responses. The second is visualization. Yogananda advised to quietly close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine your body bathed in a beautiful, radiant, golden light. See this healing light gently flowing through every cell, every organ, dissolving disease and filling you with life and strength. The mind responds to images even more powerfully than to words. The third method is prayer. With deep love and trust, offer a prayer to the divine, asking for healing. Then, believe with all your heart that your prayer has already been answered. This faith itself begins the healing process. Lastly, Yogananda recommended deep breathing and meditation to calm the restless mind. In stillness, the healing power of thought becomes stronger. He would say, where the mind goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, healing occurs. These are simple, sacred practices anyone can begin, dear seeker. The healing you seek is already within your reach. Now, dear friend, you may be wondering if these ideas truly work in real life. Are there actual stories where people have healed themselves through thought and belief alone? Paramhansa Yogananda often shared such beautiful, true accounts from his own life and from the lives of his disciples. One such story was about a devoted disciple who suffered from terrible stomach pains for many years. Medicines were of little help, and doctors could not find a permanent cure. In great compassion, Yogananda gently advised him to begin a simple practice. Every morning and evening, the disciple was asked to close his eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize a bright, healing light filling his stomach. At the same time, he was told to repeat with deep faith, "I am healed by the power of God." The disciple followed this practice sincerely, day after day. And within a few short weeks, something miraculous happened. The pains disappeared. His health was fully restored. No medicine had done what his steady, faith-filled thoughts had achieved. Yogananda also spoke of many other instances where hopeless cases were reversed by the quiet power of the mind, guided by prayer and divine belief. Even chronic illnesses, depression, and despair were overcome through strong, positive, healing thoughts. These are not fairy tales, dear seeker. These are timeless truths, witnessed again and again by those who believe. The same power lies within you, waiting to be awakened. Yogananda would lovingly say, "You have far more strength within you than you realize. Use it, believe in it, and you shall witness its power." And now, dear friend, we come to the heart of this sacred teaching, the final wisdom that Paramhansa Yogananda lovingly shared with all sincere seekers. He would often say, man's real sickness is not disease of the body, but ignorance of his true nature, his hidden power, and his divine connection with the infinite. Most people believe they are helpless before illness, victims of fate, or prisoners of circumstance. But Yogananda taught that within each one of us lies a spark of the divine, a living power greater than any difficulty we face. The mind, he said, is the key to unlocking this power. If you master your thoughts, you can master your health. If you learn to remove negative, fearful, and harmful thoughts from your mind and replace them with thoughts of courage, faith, and divine light, you will witness miraculous changes, both in your body and in your outer life. Yogananda explained that the mind acts like a magnet. Whatever thoughts you hold most often, you attract into your life. Hold thoughts of health, and health will come. Think of peace, and peace will find you. Believe in divine strength, and your very cells will respond. He urged his students to remember this simple truth: where your thoughts dwell, there your life moves. So, dear seeker, beginning today, watch your thoughts gently, without fear. Whenever a negative idea enters, replace it with a higher, nobler one. Think of yourself as a child of the infinite, filled with divine power and healing light. In this way, you will not only heal your body, but awaken the eternal joy of your soul. Dear friend, as we come to the close of this sacred journey together, let us pause for a moment and reflect on what we have discovered. Today, through the timeless wisdom of Paramhansa Yogananda, we have gently uncovered a simple yet life-changing truth, that our thoughts hold real power, that healing begins within, and that each one of us has the ability to shape our health and destiny through the quiet forces of the mind. You are not helpless. You are not bound by circumstances. Within you lives a divine light, a strength that can overcome all suffering when awakened through positive, faith-filled, healing thoughts. I invite you, dear seeker, to begin this practice today. Even a small step, a simple affirmation, or a moment of quiet visualization can open new pathways of peace and wellness in your life. Remember, where the mind goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, healing occurs. If this message touched your heart, I humbly ask you to support this space by liking this video, sharing it with someone who may be in need of hope, and subscribing to our channel so you never miss these gentle reminders of your inner strength and divinity. And before you leave, dear friend, I would truly love to hear from you. In the comments below, please share, what was the most beautiful thought or insight you received from today's wisdom? I personally read every comment, and it fills my heart with joy to walk this path alongside you. Until we meet again in the next message of light, may divine grace be upon you, and may your life be filled with peace, health, and inner strength. Jai Gurudev.